Hello, I'm Dom Joly and I have 2 children and I regularly do the school run. And for that I need a car, but which car to put my little monsters in? Well, today we're at Castle Combe and we got 5 affordable family cars which supposedly are going to do the trick and are going to be kid-proof. But I'm going to put them to the test. Firstly, I'm going to start with a Citroën Cactus. We're going to try the bubble wrap test, see if it really is indestructible. So I've arrived in the school car park. Everything's fine except it's a bit tight for space, but that's not a problem, is it? I mean, you bring some bubble wrap, wrap it all around your car, and then when you open the door, no one gets hurt. But of course, no one's got bubble wrap. So Citroën have come up with this car, the Cactus, which is supposedly indestructible. It's got pads all down the side, so when your kids open the door without thinking, it's not going to damage your car or the car next door. So let's try it. See, nothing's happening. Actually, is that touching? That is touching, isn't it? Just imagine for a second that I'm a 3-year-old child, yeah? Very large 3-year-old child. I'm in the car, I'm thinking, I'm in this ugly cocktail lounge being driven to school, but I'm feeling a bit car sick. What do? Well, I open the window, but I can't, because it's one of these stupid windows, which no one knows what to do. So I'm trying to throw up through this. I mean, what is that? Come on, Citroën, think about it, huh? Next up, this curiously coloured Renault Capture. Now this is supposedly a sort of hybrid between an SUV and a people carrier, except it's tiny, so it doesn't carry many people. And as for an SUV, well, sports utility vehicle, it's a vehicle, don't know what the utility is, and it's trying to look sporty. It just looks a bit like mum's having a midlife crisis to me, but let's have a look around because there's supposedly lots of space in the back. For the purposes of testing the Renault Capture and see how good it is for kids and family, I have my very own Stig, James. Say hello, James. Good. James is going to drive me and I will be playing the part of the angry school child, desperate to get to school, but also needing stuff to eat and lots of space. So, James, to school. Straight away, there's not a lot of room. Look at that. I mean, obviously I'm not a child, but still, I'm right squeezed up here. Pushing away like that. Dead! I haven't got enough room. Oh, I've got crisps. Here we go. We've got some crisps. Excellent. Oh, God, like that. So straight away, I'm crammed in the back. I want to put them in here. It's just string. I can't even put my Haribos in here because it's just string. Come on, Dad, speed up. I've got double Latin. We're actually going the wrong way around Castle Combe. That's because Dad's foreign. He doesn't know the way. This is crazy. Also, why have we got tinted windows? Like, what are we? Dad, are you a gangster? Are you a drug dealer, Dad? Because it feels a little bit like Mum or Dad have bought themselves a hybrid SUV people carrier that looks a bit like a really sports car with tinted windows because someone's going through a midlife crisis. Yeah? So get me to school. Oh. Don't like this. So, I got to school all right. Dad was a bit quiet, but I have noticed actually one of the family has had a little bit of an accident on the seat, but that's actually very easily solved. Don't get too close, I think it's Ebola. But what you can do is unzip the seats and wash them. Really useful. I suppose it is. I mean, in a family car, if you want to like have these horribly ugly seats, then you might as well stain them and wash them. But to be honest, the only thing I really love about this car, they match my shoes. That's not enough reason to buy it. I'm going to go and see a man about a Ford. So this is the Ford Kuga. I think it's sort of meant to be a bit frightening and ferocious like a Cougar, but more likely driven by a Cougar, methinks. It's another of these hybrid SUV people carriers. These cars are not 4x4s unless you buy the top of the range versions, and you'd be crazy if you did. So they basically are just basic cars to get you to and from school. But if you happen to go to little Harry's hockey game or little Lara's lacrosse game and you get stuck in some wet grass, you're not going to have 4x4 technology to get you out. So you might have to have some strong kids giving you a push. I thought I'd test that, see how well they do. It's not great! I'm trying to find the hockey pitch. Well, I think possibly an apology to the groundsman is due and hockey might be off, but to be honest, I mean, I did a lap of the thing and seemed to be fine, so maybe you don't need 4x4. Well done, Ford. That was my Kuga. Yeah, feel the heritage, feel the build. This is the Mazda CX-5. Crazy name, crazy company. Not sure what CX-5 stands for. Could be something like cross hybrid or something, or it could be a child exciter. Maybe it isn't, I don't know. But I'm quite excited about this. I quite like Mazdas, I'm not a snob. And they're well built, they don't break down. And this one's quite chunky, so I thought maybe I'll take it for a spin around the track and just see how much it can excite my inner child. See what I did, that was a great link segue thing. Let's go. Okay, here we go. The Mazda Drive. Just tucked straight into the school run traffic. This is something you very much pootle about in. You're not going to have a heart attack driving this. You're not going to pull a woman, but then you're married, you've got kids, you're on the school run. You don't need to. I actually quite like this. I mean, there's a danger of falling asleep. It's not exactly exciting, but then I'm a parent, I've got kids, I'm going to school. I don't want excitement. I just want stability, safety. I want the Mazda experience, and this is it. Oh, it's quite nice, actually. Yeah, that's not bad. Could definitely do this in my sensibly priced car. Whoop! Ah! That's quite good. Okay, that was nearly a yelp of excitement from a Mazda, which has to be the first time that's ever done. Here we are. We're at school. Have a good day. It was actually a very good drive. Got me to school in time, dropped off the kids. So now, time for some lunch. Ah, James.
There you go, Dom.
Thank you. Surprisingly big boot, actually, look. Much better than all the rest. It's comfy, isn't it?
Very comfy.
Good, good. Let's get some lunch. They didn't come off as easy as they used to. My old hip-hop days, I used to wear a couple of those around the neck. Nice badges. I mean, if you don't know anything about cars, which sums me up, this is pretty much the one you'd get, really, if you weren't really being choosy. VW, you know it's going to be, like, reliably good, and it's, you know, looks okay. I mean, the Volkswagen Tiguan, really, is that just an anagram of Golf? Because really, it is a Volkswagen Golf, just jacked up a bit higher up. I suppose what I'm going to test is whether my kids are going to be any more comfortable in this than a Golf or anything else. So I'm going to drive around with a glass of water at school run speed and see if it spills. I know it's not a great test, but I mean, come on, it's a Volkswagen. They've done everything else. Let's have a go. Okay, this is the Volkswagen Unscientific Stability Experience Tiguan. Take one, see, that was a joke. So, I'm in the back on the table, and I'm the child, and I have filled my Tango to the brim. And now, on the 4-minute drive to school, I do not want to get wet because I am no longer wearing nappies. James, take me to school. Oh, God! Well, that is just rubbish. Right, I'm totally soaking. I don't oh, God, I'm seriously soaking. I don't know if that was a good experiment or not. I don't know what that proved, but this is a Golf. Oh, God, I just wet myself. That was... Ah! Right, that is... I'm not doing any more of that. That is... I'm not doing any more of that, yeah? Because you said, hey, quiet, okay? You said 30 miles an hour, and that went straight over me straight away, yeah? So I want to speak to someone from Volkswagen, someone from the Sunday Times, and someone from whoever made this water and this glass, yeah? Otherwise, this isn't going any further. I've had enough of this crap.
Hang on a sec, Dom.
Well, despite the failure of that accident and me being cold and risking hypothermia, I am legally reminded that contractually I have to finish a review of this car. So this is it. It's a Volkswagen Tiguan. It's blue.
It's diesel.
It's diesel.
2 litre.
2 litre.
It's got four-wheel drive.
And it's got 4 wheels. Four-wheel drive. It's four-wheel drive. I mean, it's Volkswagen, for Christ's sake. You know what it is. You're either going to buy a Volkswagen or you're not, aren't you? All I'd suggest is if you have drinks, just use one of those covers. Yeah? Right, this is definitely the last bit I'm going to do, yeah? Just so I can check.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, because I'm not doing any more. So this is the conclusion to what's been a really enjoyable day here at Castle Combe. And now I'm going to mark these 5 cars out of 5. So you'll see last, first at the end. And I'm also going to give you a little idea of what, were I to be another parent in the school car park you drive into in one of these cars, what I think you are. So it'll come as no surprise, I'm still soaking wet, that in 5th and last place is the Volkswagen Tiguan. Mainly because I'm soaking wet, and that makes me angry. It's actually probably quite a good car, but that's not enough. 4th, well, what can I say? It's the Citroën Cactus, and it's just appalling. If you were to drive into the school car park, you'd be laughed out of it. I mean, people would order a pina colada off you, and then probably have you arrested. This is the Renault Capture. Matches my shoes. It's about as good as it gets, really. It's a midlife crisis. It's a midlife crisis hybrid is what it should be called. It's actually quite pacey, but there's no room in the back. And also, if you want to shove all your Haribos into a back pocket, it's just string, they'll all fall out. So it's completely ill thought through. This is the Ford Kuga. Wow! Quite like this. At least it sort of looks a bit SUV-y. It's got a bit of height to it. And yeah, it's not too bad. If you drove into this, I'd say you're a sort of yummy-ish mummy-ish. And then the winner, unbelievably, is from the House of Mazda, one of the great historic car giants of the last 400 years-ish. But actually, it's a decent size, moves well, it's got a big boot. I drove it around the track and it was fun. It's a bit more expensive than this lot, but if you're going to do it, you might as well get one of these. That's all I've got to say. Can I get my taxi now, please? Oh, I'll get it, fine. Don't worry, I'll sort myself out. Taxi!